Hello and welcome to Game and Gain, and welcome back to the second episode of the Football Manager 2020 career that me and my friends are doing. As you can see, if you watched the last episode, you'll notice that I am no longer the Portsmouth manager, and I will get into a bit about that later. I am currently just got the Sunderland job. Currently in 20th, so not the best position to get them in, but I think it's a good challenge and I'm looking forward to my time with Sunderland. Now, I need to address the elephant in the room, what happened at Portsmouth, and I will just say that I ended up resigning from Portsmouth due to the fact that it was just a team that I could not manage. I will show you where, I can't remember where we last left off, but where was the game that I got, not sacked, but resigned. It was this one. Where was it? I just seen it. It was the FA Cup. Oh, I just seen it as well. It was there. Where are you? Come on. Nope. Nope. There it is. So, Aldershot, they knocked me out of the FA Cup. As you can see, no goals scored in that one. And it has been, it just wasn't a good time. It just was not a good time with Portsmouth. My main problem was goal scoring. As you can see pretty much from here. Didn't score there, scored one there. Managed a 2-0 win against Coventry, but they played a weakened team. And then you'll see a 3-3, and you'll see a few results like this where I score a lot of goals, but I just couldn't defend. And it was very frustrating. One each draw, that was probably a good result against Lincoln, considering they were, I think, up near the top of the table. Bristol Rovers, they destroyed me. Oxford again drew. Easy game in the FA Cup. Easy game in the Leeson where we actually won, but again not a huge goal margin there. And then Fleetwood 3-4. I mean, what can you do? You know, you sort out the goal scoring problem and your defence lets you down. Then the next game, just couldn't score. Gillingham again, sort out the goal scoring problem, and then your defence lets you down. And then to just put the icing on top of the cake, couldn't score at Aldershot, who I believe are in the Vanarama National League. So from there, I decided that I couldn't do anything more with Portsmouth. I was going to get the sack, so in order to save my face, I resigned. And they got in, who is their manager now? I believe it's Nigel Pearson. And it looks like they had a bit of upturn in form, and then they've kind of been all over the place really. Since then, nothing's really improved. But again, look at the zeros, look at the goals scored. They're just not a team that scores goals, and it's very, very frustrating because we were creating the chances. At the time that I resigned, we were the team that was creating the most clear-cut chances in the league. So my strikers, my forward players just were not converting those chances. So I didn't have a chance. And when I was scoring goals, my defence was severely lacking. So we're now at Sunderland. They have done dramatically. They have just such a bad season. I do have some notable players, Will Griggs, Aidan McGeady, who looking forward to working with them. If we look at the other two, Luke and Stuart, Luke with Bolton is doing incredibly well. He is actually almost at the playoff position, which is ridiculous considering it was minus 12 points to start. So if he'd be on 64, he would be in second place if he didn't have the deducted points. And then Stuart at the top of the league. He just has the most informed striker in the league, with Ryan Hardy being number one with 25 goals, which is ridiculous. Billy Gilmore, he got on loan. That's a great loan. Barry Mackay, one of my players that I signed, is actually top. He didn't do that for me, so that must have been when I left. So well done, Barry. Well done, Barry. But yeah, Ryan Hardy doing for honestly. I mean, if without Ryan Hardy, Stuart would not be up there. But it is rather frustrating to see those two doing well and me doing so poorly. I'm hoping that Sunderland will be more of what I want. I needed a goal scorer. Hopefully Will Graves can be that. If not, I think I'll at least manage to. I mean, if I stay up, I mean, you look, I'm only 3 points ahead with Southend have a game in hand. So it'll be interesting. I should be able to keep them up, but you never know. You really never know. But what's really interesting is I only got this job like a day ago, and if you look at the next game, it is Blackpool versus Sunderland. So I could have a huge impact on the league title here, because coming back into it, I think Sunderland would have definitely had a poor performance against Blackpool away from home. But I can come in, I have today and then the next day to try and work in a tactic, which I don't think will work. So it'll be interesting to see. But I think I'm looking forward to the challenge of Sunderland. Portsmouth, unfortunately, just wasn't for me. Just wasn't. I was doing everything in my power. I changed the tactics so many times, changed my forward line so many times, and I couldn't do any more. In fact, I want to see if I am still, or Portsmouth are still high up there in the chances created, because that would be interesting. Let's see. There chances created. Okay, so Blackpool and Bolton are now up there, and there they are, Portsmouth. So since I've left, they've dropped down, but you still, I mean, you look at that, and then where's goals scored? Where's goals scored? Is it goals 66, Bolton 56, and then where are Portsmouth? 11th. So from third in the chances created to 11th in the goals. It's just not. It wasn't good, and I'm happy to move on and happy to be at Sunderland. Hopefully I'll keep them up, and we'll see. End of the season, I will do a little refresh just to show you what happened, but that's pretty much all I need to show you for this episode. So if you liked it, share the video, like it, ring the bell, and if you have any thoughts, comments, general hostile remarks, leave them below. Thank you very much.